Hello, this is Cara from Lady Cara Tarot, and today I'm doing a VR to Kelly at Non-Basic Bitch Tarot, the hashtag present moment tarot tag. I really like the way she structured this and the fact that she asked us to do a one-card reading for each. Now, if you know me, you know I almost never do one-card readings, so I probably will add more to most of these. I'm going to be pausing to shuffle so that we don't have to waste time with that. The first question, I'm using the Made Musings Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot from Etsy. This is a gilded Rider-Waite-Smith deck with black borders. The first question is the vibe check. Based only on the imagery, what is the vibe of today? I'm trying to decide if I want to do more than one card for this. It's a balancing act. Yeah, I'm going to do. The vibe of today is the balancing act between wanting to just take everything internal, wanting to be in the dark, and wanting or needing to get things done externally and trying to apply some creative vision to it in a way that's organic to me. For the second question, the current quest. What is the main lesson or quest you are currently working on? I'm using the Journey Tarot. A lot of you know I've been going through the Journey Tarot card by card for my daily affirmations, using his descriptive quotes in this deck, and I have only one card left, and then I'll be done with this deck for that purpose. It's been, as always, it's very helpful to go through decks this way. My current quest, what is the lesson or quest you are working on? Oh yeah, trying to find some hope. I'll leave it at that. That would be it. You can probably tell I have a pretty flat affect today. I've not been feeling well. This is the second week of my mother being in respite, and instead of feeling rested, I feel worse. I've been doing senior caregiving for 10 years now, and it's exhausting. And I have my own chronic illnesses, which I'm always trying to keep in check. The next question is about creativity, so I'm using the William Blake Tarot of the Creative Imagination. Most of the decks I'm using today are just right here on my reading area. They're ones that I'm using a lot this month. Number 3, the Creative Muse. How can you bring more fun and creativity into your next YouTube video? Fun? I have to be fun now. That might be asking a bit much. The sun is fun. I'm having to edit out a lot of coughing and blowing my nose and stuff like that. I'm sorry. Painting is the suit that I consider to be the suit of spirit in this deck. The angel of painting is in this deck. The courts are the angel, the child, the woman, and the man. So the angel is the equivalent of the page. To bring more creativity, I would need to have that childlike quality of the page. that I need to have the energy, the childlike energy of the page, and this and the essential spirit of generation, of creating something new. And together, those things would bring the sun, would bring the joy. I'm not sure it's going to happen today. For the blind spot number 4, I chose a deck that I think of as one of the decks that likes me because I didn't think I could take anything too harsh. This is the Beauty of Bones Tarot. What is something that is happening in your life right now that you are ignoring? Yes. That this is, I'm kind of forced into this as a constant, and I really do need a change. I'm ignoring it because there isn't any real change on the horizon until the ultimate change comes along. I'm in this push me, pull you of trying to make arrangements for things and then realize there are some things I really shouldn't do, like furniture I shouldn't get rid of. Even though my mother may not be using those rooms anymore, and she would never know, there's something about getting rid of furniture that feels like I'm jumping the gun. So I sort of make 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Even though I should be trying to, this new perspective of recuperation that I need, I'm still having to be in this mode. I'm trying to get some things, repairs done in the house while she's not in the house, which means I can't really take a break. I don't know that that's a blind spot. It's just something that I am willfully ignoring. Thank you, Beauty of Bones. Another deck that likes me for number 6. Oh, we're at number 5. I'm sorry. Best Friend Advice. Well, that's a good deck for that. If this card were your real life best friend, what advice would it tell you? Ah, I don't do reversals with this usually. I don't know why it's reversed. Okay. It would tell you that you are currently always on a quest to serve others and to offer them affection, and that I need to take a step back and appreciate the things around me that refresh me while not getting too distracted in a whole bunch of things that I could be doing or new ideas. Take this time to revisit the past and appreciate the present and letting this rest. Things work out well. This actually is a deck that I consider to be very protective of me, and it's the influence of the Angels Tarot. For question number 6, the Energy Vampire. Pull 2 cards. One is the energy drain, and 2 is the best way to protect against it. This, the desire to constantly be creative, it's clearly from my previous answer, that drains me. idea that you always have to be starting something new to have this passion and creativity. And the way to protect against it is balance, as above, so below, remembering that there are other aspects, other tools that you can use, and trying to find some balance in the way that you use it. Next, for inner strength, your hidden strength or superpower you can lean on today. I'm sorry, I didn't realize my dirty used Kleenex was here on the edge of the screen. I'm sorry. I'm using the Grand Hours of Rohan, and I wasn't getting a good shuffle on this, so I'm going to pick 3 cards this way. Okay, you want to do it? The 6 of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Wands. We're getting lots of aces today, lots of new beginnings. Boy, do I not feel like a new beginning today. That's interesting. Getting lots of aces of wands and aces of swords. So giving and receiving freely. I'm not getting bound up in the things that normally take up your day, and finding a way to approach things in a new way. As I've mentioned before with this deck, each card has a challenge. So the challenge for the 6 of, this is balance is restored through measured exchange. Attachment restricts movement through binding influence. And the spark of force has entered the field. So the inner strength that I have is to be able to balance things, to balance between attachment and detachment, to find a spark. I'm not feeling that today, I have to tell you. The next is a subscriber message, a message of encouragement for subscribers. I'm using the Tarocchi Minchiate di Bomarzo. Faith, the 7 of Coins, and the Knight of Wands. Faith is essential for getting through anything that you're doing. The 7 of Coins reminds us that not all things have to be achieved through diligence and hard work, that sometimes it's an essential part of your accomplishment to step back and evaluate, see what has been done, evaluate what needs to be done, make sure you're on the right path. These are all things I associate with this. In the Tarot de Marseille system, this would be more about a little bit of an imbalance after the solidity of the 6, and I think that still fits with that message of taking a step back to evaluate what's going on each side and whatever influences are going on, so that you can remain fairly placid in the middle of 2 different groups or 2 different activities. Earlier we had balance, so it might be balancing 2 things. And then being able to, when the time is right, when you've regrouped, to move forward with energy and passion and enthusiasm and the heart of a lion. So the next is number 9, is the quick fix. I'm using the Sequitur Tarot, and I got a different kind of message from this, so I'm picking the top from each 3. I just got this yesterday in a reading. I do use angles with this. 2 5s, interesting. So feeling off balance. So if you're feeling off balance, feeling that practice isn't really what's needed right now, feeling kind of out of things, you can return to that fetal position. Embrace the fact that a particular season or period of time has come to a close, and that you can rest and regroup. And that I can. That's certainly what I need to do today. I wasn't even sure if I should do this today, but I guess let's call it keeping things real. 2 days ago, I tried to do a reading, and I kept getting interrupted, and I finally just scrapped it, even though it was a good reading. I finished it for myself, but I didn't record it. And then yesterday, I tried to record a flip through. I had just some incorrect information in my head about it, and I kept repeating that throughout it. And when I was editing, I realized that it really was too much of that. I had some dates wrong. And then when I tried to upload it, only half of it loaded. And so I took that as a sign that I just wasn't supposed to post it. So taking that step back and returning to a fetal position. Sign off. I'm going to use my beloved Vacchetta. Parting energy or blessing. Magician again. I did not need the 10 of Wands today. May you have a sense of youthful exuberance, of an intellectual rather than an emotional approach to things that will help you keep your head in the clouds, but also collect your thoughts as you approach things with an understanding of what has gone before, but the enthusiasm of youth, enabling you to take all the tools that you have at your disposal and use them to the best of your ability to handle whatever duties, struggles, obligations come up for you today. This is the incredibly fun Lady Cara Tarot signing off. Have a lovely day. Thank you for this tag, Kelly. I did really enjoy it. Even you might not have been able to tell.